I will start with the virtues of great developers. And so the first thing that is very characteristic for them is the using of new technology. And so if you give the opportunities to innovate, and so actually they need to be frustrated using all technology, so your developers will be happy. The second one actually is the laziness. Laziness. They are lazy. So if you give to them flexible working hours and as well some opportunity for home office, vice overall, so they prefer this business. So yeah, this is very good connection actually. I don't know why, but it's yeah. The third thing is they are impatient. So actually, when they're impatient, you have to listen to their needs, and there is always problem. They want to receive such information that they need it in the exact moment. So if you give them this kind of information in the exact moment and not giving to them the whole, for example, information of the project in the beginning, will be absolutely different and they will be absolutely happy. So the third thing is the herbies. They're absolutely proud people, and so they just expect some respect, honesty, and as well opportunity to grow. And so if you just punish them for some books that have they made, so they will be absolutely frustrated, and this will make them leave the company. The other things that absolutely characteristic for the great developer is the curiosity. Actually, they want to be surrounded by professionals, and so if you put them only with juniors, they will be absolutely frustrated and not be happy. So they also do not care for the things of the life, such bills. So if actually you give money, they will be yours. And the second thing is introversion. They are wanting actually to stay focused on coding than to be engaged in the meetings. So if you have to take them to the meetings with the client, that is how to say absolutely important for the project, for the life of the project. So you should actually give to them some time spot in where they to attend. So you do have to call them and they to give some expertise, and after that just to go in their comfortable place and continue coding. And so at the actually biggest place with them is this so-called soft skills training problem, because the developers they do not have any social experience or as much social experience as the normal people, because they prefer to stay digital and to interact digitally with the people. And so it's an absolutely natural thing to give them those soft skills training, but they need it, but they don't want it to get it. And so this is also the problem. If you want actually to keep your developers happy, they have not to be pushed to attend those kind of soft skills trainings. So this is for me as the profile of the great developer.
Okay, thank you. Would anybody else want to add something? What kind of personalities have software developers?
Well, I may add, basically, I agree with mainly the how to say, the curiosity, the people to eager to learn, because our industry is so growing fast, and things are changing rapidly. Basically, every day there is a new framework, there is a new tool, or anything else. So if you don't, if you don't want to learn anything, if you don't eager to learn new skills, you're basically going to be behind everything. So this is something that, like, the passion and you would like to, how should I say, probably like you to be a better at what you do every day, because this is very important for our industry, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Me?
So the curiosity is something. Yeah, sorry. The curiosity is something that is very important for the developers. I agree with you absolutely.
And if I can add something to what it was said, because I spoke with one of our clients and I asked him straight this question: what makes your people happy? And the first thing he said is challenges, new technologies, learning. But the thing that is really important for them also, what he mentioned, is to organize the work in such a way that they don't have to do additional stuff, to not to have chaos, just to leave them do their coding for things that they like, and not to have a lot of administration or a lot of things that distract them from their main work. Something that they really don't like is to have too many meetings or too many distractions or too many reporting or stuff that is a part of their main job. Someone else should organize it, and usually they think that they should be an HR or a colleague or administrator or whatsoever, someone to support all the stuff they don't want to do it. Just to have enough space and room to do their job and to do what they love. This is something really essential for them also.
Yes, so if I may comment on the things and theories being said so far, in my opinion, and based on our experience, we don't believe that there is only one type of personality among developers. Developers are just like the rest of the people. There are so many different personalities and so many different characters among developers, just like among all kinds of professions. But maybe not all kinds of professions, but I hope you get my point. So there are many extroverts who are developers, also introverts, also people who are in between. So I think that happiness is well, in this, if we speak in these terms, professional happiness among developers is a balance. It's a mix between many different things, and these things are not. This balance is unique for every single individual. There is no such thing as one common dev profile. And I can, I'm very confident about what I'm saying, right? Also, this balance between different wishes and needs that developers might have, it is dynamic. It changes. What a developer would need and want right now is usually not the same as what the same developer and the same person would want and need from a company in 2 years from now. It changes very quickly. So I think that the best way to keep developers happy is to be honest and to not bullshit them, to be very honest about everything at a specific company, at a specific business, or at a specific market. To be as honest as possible. Of course, employers can't be completely honest. This is true, but they can share. They can afford to share a lot of information, which would help the developers make the right choice, maybe, or to make their choice, to base their choice on some facts. And in our experience, in many cases, in which developers grew very quickly from happy to unhappy. In many such cases, this process was due to the discrepancy between the expectations and the reality, and the real situation inside the company, inside the employer. So very often, developers hear some salesman like HR bullshit in order to get convinced to join a certain company, and then very quickly they find out that what they've been told is not exactly true, or maybe not true at all, and this discrepancy between reality and expectations very quickly leads to unhappiness. And this is something that many companies can avoid, but it's still happening. I don't know why. Because developers know, they are very smart, and they know that each company has problems, and there is no perfect employer. So I think by being honest in the first place with the developers, employers can be insured, can have an insurance that the developers that actually would join their company based on the truth that they would hear would stay for a longer time.